Throughout life, we ask ourselves questions, some out loud, others silently in the back of our mind. Whether we realize it or not, these questions shape our inner world. Why am I such a failure? What's wrong with me? Why do I always have problems? You may have heard them before, or even asked them yourself. But one thing is certain, bad questions will never create good answers. During his journey, Robert Smith visited Dundrum Castle in Ireland, an ancient ruin still echoing with silent memories. It was there he shared a powerful truth. Our mind responds to the questions we ask. And if we ask negative questions, we get negative answers. A castle that once stood strong became a metaphor for the mind, a fortress that can protect or imprison. The questions that break us. Why me? Why does this always happen? What's wrong with me? These questions don't appear harmful, but they act like poison. They force the brain to search for flaws, failures, and pain. The more we repeat them, the more they become our identity. This is not fate. This is programming. In Faster EFT, we say, what you focus on grows. And questions are focused. If you ask, why am I broken? You'll find proof. If you ask, how can I heal? You'll find direction. Change direction. From negative searching to positive creating. Real change doesn't come from fighting. It comes from redirecting. Look at the difference. Why am I such a loser? Searching for blame. What can I do today to live better? Searching for solutions. The mind is like a search engine. Type in despair, you'll get proof of despair. Type in courage, you'll get a path. Questions that heal. Begin asking questions that open doors, not close them. What if it could work out? How can I feel just a little better right now? Well, who would I be if I were already free? These questions don't require immediate answers. That's the point. They awaken creativity, and that's where healing begins. Dundrum Castle, the fortress of questions. When Robert stood before the ancient castle, he didn't ask, why is this place in ruins? Instead, he asked, how many people stood here before me, searching for their own answers? And what could I learn from this history, instead of pitying the broken walls? In that moment, the ruins became a teacher, and we can do the same with our memories. Stop asking, why did this happen to me? And start asking, what can I become because of it? Faster EFT. Change the question, change the response. In Faster EFT, it's not about forcing yourself to say, I'm fine, when you're not. It's about changing the question you're asking inside. Every question triggers an emotional response, and emotions guide our decisions. Instead of, why am I not enough? Ask, what proof do I have that I have survived before? When you change the question, you change the focus. When you change the focus, you change the feeling. And when you change the feeling, you change your life. Stop searching for fault. Start searching for a way. You may have spent years asking questions that kept you trapped, but the prison door has always been open. The question why keeps you locked inside. The question how leads you out. So tomorrow, when you wake up, don't ask, what will go wrong today? Ask, what could go right? The final message. Everyone carries a castle within, old walls, old questions. But you are not the caretaker of ruins. You are the builder of what comes next. And it all begins with one courageous question. What if this time it could work? If you don't yet have the tools to change your inner questions, take a look at my store. You'll find ebooks that guide you through emotional healing, help you transform old beliefs, and start living again. Not just surviving, living. How?